How you getting on? Slowly. So where's this going to and from? It is going from 25 to Johnson's Family Market. Field 25, Johnson's Family Market. Come on down. Actually, I will get Cosplay to do this because then I can concentrate on the other contracts when this one's finished. So bring up the old Cosplay. Where are you, buddy? No. Yes? No. No, that one. No. I was right in the first spot. Great job. Cosplay. Good man. Field 25. Here we go. Right. Target position. Your target is there. Take it out. And then after that, go to there and fertilise. Not fertilise. Harvest. Make sure field margin -2. No, let's make that a 0. We'll do a number of headlands. We'll go with 6. We'll do 3%, and the 6 headlands should I worry about? No, it's a round field. I should be okay. Generate course. Course generated. It's like a racetrack. Close that. Start job. Get your job done. Bring me the money, honey, and all will be good in the hood. There we go. And we can stop you. Hang on, what are you doing? Oh, hang on, something's not right there. What is it? Snapped angle, 45 degrees. That was weird.
Is your big one going to Johnson's Farmers?
Johnson's Family Market, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That was weird. It was like the GPS system wasn't actually on a 45-degree angle, even though it was set to it. Oh, I don't want it to do automatic turns either. I'll turn that off. Oh, by the way, if you're new to the stream, if you type, unless it's still there in chat, because it was posted earlier, the rules and a bit of info about this competition between the 4 of us, even though there's 3 of us here at the moment, on the farming stimulator, and that's what I call it now, because I'm enjoying 22.
I know, I'm enjoying 22 as well, even though it's not Creek.
So yeah, with the competition, there's yeah, that's it. Thanks, Patrio. Why are you not here? And thank you for the follow there. Was it Boss's 1256? Oh, I was worried there. I looked like Hoss. I thought, oh no, not Hoss is back. Oh, okay. Patrio's normally the other competitor in this competition, but the shorthand of it all is that we basically started with nothing, no money, no assets, nothing, and we've got to keep going until everything is bought, all the fields, all the placeables, everything like that. And then after the last one's bought, whatever field or placeable, whatever it is, we go for another year, sell everything off, and the one with the most money wins something. So yeah, but there are some rules. We're allowed to, obviously because we didn't own anything, we're trying to buy our own farms and everything else like that. Why is this GPS out? Yeah, we're only allowed 2 contracts at a time. You can't have any more than that. You cannot use a loan to buy any land or have a loan current and buy land. So you've got to use your own money and not have a loan at the time. So I had a loan. I had a loan, and I had to pay that off and then save up the money for my own farm, which I eventually got. I think DJ hasn't bought one yet. Everyone else has got one. I'm all done. They need to drag that on. The farmer's happy about it. I'm happy about it. And get rid of that. So yeah, basically only allowed 2. The only reason is an exception to the rule to have 3, and that's when one of the guys misses a stream. If they miss a stream, the next time they come back on, they can have 3 contracts at once to make up for that. So
Technically, we all missed streams last week, no?
Yeah, that is true, actually.
Well, technically, I missed the stream. You guys didn't, but because I wasn't here, you wouldn't be able to join. So it should be me that's allowed the 3.
If you miss a stream, we all miss a stream.
Yeah.
That's just the nature of this thing.
Yeah.
I disagree.
Unless you get one of us to do the stream for you, and then we just send you the footage.
If I was able to stream last week, could you all turn up?
Yeah.
Yep, exactly. So it wasn't you that missed the stream; it was me. I get the 3. Yeah.
Well, I could, yeah. I'm not speaking on behalf of Patrio or Smudo.
Looks like my field is ready and I can't harvest it because of this rain. That is my field there, isn't it? It is, yeah. Oh, I wonder if he's fixed the... I doubt he has, but to do with the filling up of the fertilizer. The reason why I doubt he has is because that all-in-one of Stevie's, the original one doesn't actually do liquid fertilizer. I added that in along with a couple other things, which is probably the reason why I almost went to
Yep, I
let him know. Yeah, your internet.
That goes, yeah. Bye, mate.
That's all right, you're not missing out on anything because you can't harvest.
That's especially why we chose such a big contracts.
I chose it because it was expensive. I forgot about the rain thing.
I chose it because I saw the rain and I'm like, yeah, I might as well choose that instead of the other ones.
Yeah, I could have gone for baling, though, because that is not affected either.
But the funny thing was, I was thinking in seasons-wise, and I forgot that you... Well, actually, I didn't think about the harvesting, so I wasn't thinking about seasons. Giants, you used to be able to harvest in the wet, couldn't you? It was seasons that added that in.
But the reg, it just didn't let you harvest at all in the rain.
Yeah.
Season just told you to let things out of crop.
Well, seasons added the fact that the crop, even after it stopped raining, the crop still had to dry first.
That too, yeah.
Because even if it hadn't rained and it was, because remember that with Dazika and Mippa, even if it hadn't rained but it was really cold in the morning, the moisture levels up being high, we weren't able to harvest.
I remember that pain. Killed many session, but we couldn't harvest.
So you've been playing Vanguard a couple of times there, DJ.
Yeah, on PlayStation actually.
Yeah, I saw that. I almost sent you a message because I was on at the same time. But the first time I saw you, it was crossplay turned off.
Yeah.
And then you had it turned on. Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Why do you turn it off? Most of the times I'm the only one that's got a keyboard and mouse. It's not on console when I play that.
I'm just so used to console, really.
Well, it's no different.
Lately, it is quite different actually, but.
Is it? How's it different? The same map, same gameplay.
It's more. I'm sitting in a controller with limited buttons. You're sitting in a keyboard and mouse with maximum buttons.
Yeah, I always found the controller easier when I was playing PlayStation compared to my controller, mouse, whatever. Yeah, I found on the PlayStation with Modern Warfare 2, I found it a lot easier than using the mouse.
Yeah, a ton easier.
Except for the aiming. Except for the
aiming. Terrible. Yeah.
Oh, apart from the fact that with the controller you get aim assist and less recoil.
I kind of hate that actually. It's really stupid.
No argument from me. But
no.
Yeah. But the other thing too is my keyboard, always the same keyboards, unless there's a setting I'm missing, I cannot use 3 buttons all at the same time anyway.
If I wanted to, I could probably plug in my mouse and keyboard into my PlayStation and use that.
Well, most of the time the people that do the best are on console anyway. And there's a lot of people that are playing on keyboard, on PC, they're using controllers.
Yeah.
I mean, you look at Face Kitten, he uses a controller on PC and he's near unbeatable. That's sniping. So, but yeah, if you want to, I'm normally on all the time now, yelling at the screen.
I'm slowly getting back into it.
Oh, I'm thoroughly enjoying it. I go back to Black Ops every now and then, and boy, is it different trying to aim. The guns feel a lot heavier.
Yeah. Yeah, look. You playing Black Ops 4, are you?
Cold War.
Ops.
Yeah.
Cold War,
Yeah. Even now and then, but I'm mainly doing Vanguard at the moment because I'm really enjoying it. Sort of. I was doing really well. The last 2 days I've been absolute garbage. I've been struggling to hit double figures in kills. Normally I'm like in the top 3, but the last 2 days I've been struggling to get double figures. But then again, there's a lot of people out there with aimbot and stuff.
Yeah,
and
exactly. You just gotta.
And you can tell, even though they say, you know.
Oh, they don't have it, but you can actually tell, like, which has aim point.
Well, they got the new anti-cheat, and it's just stupid because you know those guys that provide the aimbot making lots of money out of doing that, so they're going to get onto it straight away. We had one game, mate, there's this Australian clan called Tags, and they all use it. You can tell on the replay that they all use it. At least some of them sort of hide it because they're generally pretty good at aiming at people. But there was one that was so bad that there was 4 people around him. He was facing one direction and the gun was moving all over different places to kill these guys. Killed these 4 people. He didn't even move. The gun just did it aimbot straight away. All the weird angles, and that's the way you can tell. Is that even so, you can just see a slight movement in the gun when they're facing one direction. The gun slightly turns by itself while they're still facing the same direction. instead of pointing at the person they're trying to shoot. But, yeah. But, yeah, if you see me on, I was going to give you a message, but yeah, I'm generally on every night anyway.
Yeah, I'll probably get on tonight.
When I was able to make it to the computer last week, that's all I was doing, was playing that.
Yeah.
I was on there this morning. You can gang up on people. I love listening to the voice chat in the lobbies as well.
Yeah.
I got them. It's enjoyable when you hear them getting really upset with you. But
yeah, I know, it's funny.
the Australian New Zealand ones are just very toxic. They just don't like to lose, eh? They just don't like to lose.
No.
I got them really rolled up the other day. I normally don't say anything, but I went in there was a couple of guys just really getting into each other, well, a few of them. And I just piped up and said, did I buy the kindergarten version of this? I thought I bought the mature version of this game. Was this the kindergarten one?
I jumped in a lobby as well. I don't know, I think a few days ago. Kid little squeaker decides to go, oh, there's campers around and campers. I'm like, yeah, okay, alright. Neat, cool.
I don't care about campers. I
don't give a damn.
I'm more of a caravaner, because I get up and move pretty quick.
I mean, this other guy keep going, yeah, alright, where is he? Oh, he's over there by somewhere near the bush or something like that. Great call out, mate, great call out.
Yeah, I got accused of camping.
Your mum paid $80 to get a game that you have no idea about.
I just find it a challenge. I just find, like, people camp. I just find that you've got to use a bit of intelligence to try and beat it. Don't complain about it. It's a sniping rifle that they're using, and that's what snipers do. They stay in one spot and snipe. And they get upset about it. And I just find if someone's camping, I'll just try and figure a way out how to beat them. That I take it as a challenge.
Yeah.
You know, and the funny thing is it's like people camp without sniper rifles, but no one ever moans about that. If you got a sniper rifle, all of a sudden you're camping. But yeah, I'll stay in one spot for a couple of shots and then move, because you know that people are going to try and be able to get around you anyway. Especially with Vanguard, there's very little spots so you can actually safe camp, and then yeah. There are a couple on Guatemala or whatever it is, but you know where they are. Just got to find the right angle where they can't see you too well, but you know they're there, and just pop a couple of bullets down the direction of them. And oh, come on! This thing is so hard to back with, isn't it? It's ridiculous. And yeah, just hope that one hits. But I found the LMGs aren't really good in that game. Well, I say that last night I played a whole bunch of people with them, and they just annihilated everyone, just shooting through walls, hoping that people were there.
But there is some that are good.
Oh, one. I've gone through all of them. I go through, well, I haven't this time, but I've gone through all the assault rifles, I've gone through all the SMGs, I went through all the LMGs, and I was going to go through all the marksman rifles and the sniper rifles, but I just stuck with the Car 98 and haven't moved on to the marksman as of yet, but I will do. But the best one I found, I've got a really good setup for the last one, the Weldon or the Welkin or whatever it is. The Bren is useless. The other two are okay, but the one I've got is pretty good. You get a decent ADS time on it. Pretty much not quicker than everyone else with the assault rifles, the LMG, but close enough. It's got great firepower and good distance.
I don't know why this Panther 2 is not emptying.
We had that issue with the Panther before, right?
Yeah, I've had this issue before.
Actually, I better check on my
When
one.
the rain finally stopped, it's getting boring.
My one's... Oh, hang on. It emptied it out because it went past... What field am I on? Field 25, I know. Yeah. That might help you, buddy. Sitting there waiting to be emptied. Wasting time. Right, you should know where he is now. Yep, you've started up. You're on your way? You're on your way? Huh? Hey? Yeah, go get him. Get him. Sick him. Sick him. Get him. Get him. No, I'll just turn my engine off instead. Okay.
The hell is wrong with you, dude?
It's not me, it's auto drive. He doesn't want to go empty out the harvester. No, reverse. Reverse. Away from the waypoint. Try this again. Drive into destination. Waiting for a call. He's full.
Yeah, I'm moving
Oh, hang on. Courseplay has turned itself off. That's why he's not coming over, because he needs this thing on. Alright, now he's coming over. I'm going to have to get Courseplay up and running. Once he's empty. Well, that's interesting. Courseplay turned itself off.
Nothing new about that one.
Well, I think it's a little bug to do with the when they brought out the in 19, I think it was, when they brought out it automatically turns the engine off to save fuel, which worked really, really well. But I think in this one, what it does is it turns the engine off to save fuel, and then decides, no, I can't be bothered working anymore.
Yeah.
And stops. Of course, the engine's got to be running for the auto drive to come over and unload you, otherwise it won't come over. Because obviously you can't unload in 19 without the engine being on. When you could, 22, sorry, when you could in 19 with and all that. The harvesters would unload with the engine off. Hey, where are you going? You were right there.
The PTO ship goes through the whole tractor.
You know what, I probably would have saved a lot more time doing all of this myself instead of hired workers and auto drive to do it.
Yeah, I've stopped on the other one and doing this one, so even though field temp is massive for one little bitty harvester.
Auto drive just made it to my pipe, drove under it and decided to carry on.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the hired worker. He's done it again. He has done it again. It's probably Giants update broken things again as they normally do. Or my hired worker doesn't know how to use the brake. Third time's the charm there, buddy. Right, yeah. Now stop. Stop. Don't stop. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll get him to reset. What the hell is going on? I saw a video about ducks earlier yesterday or today where he reckoned that the new patch has broken the AI a bit.
I think so.
Because they were doing some weird things. I hadn't played it enough since, well, I hadn't played it all since the last update to know, but where is he off to? Meanwhile, I'm losing out on contracts. Now, where are you off to? He's driving back to the destination. He's driving back to the waypoint on the field.
Rain, stop, please.
My AI had a choice, and the choice was either I'll do a U-turn and drive 100 yards over to the waypoint, or I could drive all around the map to get back there. Which is the best option? I'll go all around the map to get there. Oh well, while I'm waiting for him to turn up, let me find another contract. I've got one, field 29. Right, so if I tell you to go to field 29, will you actually go to field 29? I'm going to leave that as a surprise. I'm not going to even watch him. There you go, there goes $385 a well spent wage payment.
Play do that on top of my thing.
Huh?
It's a course by like text box. It says tractor needs to be unloaded or whatever.
Where's that?
Like I don't know where everyone is.
Yeah, I'm asking DJ, sweetheart.
I have the same thing.
Where is it, DJ?
It's just below the money.
Oh yeah, you turn that off in the options. They did an update and it come up there and it stayed there. And I went, hey, that's new. And I found out what it was. I'll tell you what it is. If you go escape and go into the cog for CP, no, maybe not. Maybe the one up with the tractor. That might work. All the way down to where? Exactly. So course. Only. I will let you know as soon as I find it. Well, that's not it either. Maybe it is that. Yeah, action event help. No, show info text windows underneath. Show info text windows. Deactivate that.
Oh, cool. It's in the cog.
Yeah.
No, I didn't say the C word.
Can't.
No, the other one with the double
Cannot.
C.
Cocoon.
Yeah, the cocoon. Yeah. Or the eggplant emoji.
What is he doing? There you go, the rain stopped. Right on.
You can go harvest your field now.
Yeah, it's not like I've got a head start on you. I've only done like. It just started 16%, but it just started the second headland before this happened. Is my other guy still going? He's still driving to field 29. I really would like to leave these guys to their own devices so I could go off and harvest my field. That would be really good. And I get my fields up and running.
I take it you don't trust him.
Well, I'll see how it gets on this time. He slowed earlier, I think, this time. He's done it again. Why has he done it? If I do that, where's he going to go? Okay, there's an issue with auto drive. There's an absolute issue. Well, he's driving under the pipe and just keeps going. Then he goes around halfway across the map to get back to the waypoint. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I had an issue with that as well. Like when I was at the shop, the harvester went left instead of right to go to field 10.
Hey Giants, I've got a challenge for you. Bring out a patch that doesn't break anything for once. In fact, next time you do a patch, how about you look up patch in the dictionary and see what the definite... Okay, it's not emptying out the sugar beet.
Yep.
I've got the same issue as you. That might be why.
Hey, suddenly I don't regret not picking the sugar beet.
It is now. I had to move the pipe literally onto the trailer. I've got 2 wheels off the ground here.
Hang on, let me come and see what yours looks like. Your field is what? 20.
25. Okay, it hasn't completely... There we go, now it's emptying out. Oh, that is bizarre.
Coming.
Oh, it's already finished. What I had to do is muck around with the pipe.
Okay.
Yeah. First I put it all the way down and it actually was hitting against the trailer, and I lifted the harvester up on the left hand side and it started coming out, and then it stopped, and then I lifted the pipe all the way up and then it went fine. So I don't know what the issue there is. But I have to say, because this is the first time it's happened and it's worked fine before, it's definitely Giants breaking stuff again. It's gotta be.
As usual.
I was a bit worried then. I was saying don't have access to this land for a little bit of that field.
Yeah, it's because you don't own the land itself, like around it.
I was on the field. But the 10% of that first row I did, it added up. Longer than I've seen it happen before, even when you just get onto the field for a little bit and then goes away, but that's the longest I've seen it up. I'm beginning to really dislike these sprayers, to be honest.
Yeah, I never liked the trailed ones.
Yeah, I might get the other one. See how much it is. Since we got Stevie's ones. Let's see what the you're gonna hit that sign, or is that non-collision? Well, that answers that question, doesn't it?